All right. Hey, Core family. What is up? It's Stephen Dunn, and I wanted to just come on today and go over some five-star reviews that we've been getting from the studio in the last few weeks, really. And it's kind of exciting, and I love reading this. And some are for me, and some are for Dr. Andy. So I wanted to share that because, again, I've been around a long time in this facility, in this clinic, in this town, this community, helping and serving people. But Dr. Andy's been here since November, and he's had a chance to get his hands on people. COVID has actually all has definitely slowed that down a bit for both of us. But anyway, I want to share a few things. So I'm going to be reading off my phone real quick here. All right. So the first story says, all right, I started receiving physical therapy for my sciatica at CORE Therapy a few weeks before the pandemic hit. I also started training in Pilates during that time. My therapy was really helping strengthen my core and ease my sciatic pain. I had to discontinue my sessions when the pandemic hit, but recently resumed my PT with Dr. Andy at CORE via Zoom, so through telehealth. I wasn't sure how effective telehealth treatments would be, but I was pleasantly surprised that it was very doable. I've felt some relief already from the therapy sessions with Andy. Excuse me, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. I need to make that a little bigger. I'm so thankful because being confined to home has affected my physical state, and it's good to be able to do the stretches and exercises that help ease my discomfort. I hope more people will sign up for the telehealth sessions. It's good not only physically, but mentally as well. I love that. Thank you, Core Therapy, for your great care. Excellent. I love that. So let's move on to the next one. I personally am being treated by Dr. Andy at Core Therapy. He is wonderful and very thorough. When it comes to my complete body recovery from injuries sustained from a car accident in July of 2020, not only that not only that also he is helping my entire body. Sorry, I can't read. Become stronger so I can live life pain free. The gyrotonic techniques, the reformer machine, and all of the muscle manipulation and stretching Dr. Andy does, each visit leaves me feeling vastly improved and more each week. I experience dysfunction and pain in my sacrum area, as well as my serratus, scapula, rhomboid, and pectoral muscles, also as well as my pelvic area and hip flexor muscles. But the root pain now, compared to what I was going through during my first visit, has subsided some, and I feel way better. I feel better, more and more after each visit. Not only is Dr. Andy a fantastic physical therapist, but the entire practice is filled with friendly, encouraging people who truly want to do their very best to help each and every one of their patients to live pain-free lives. Whoops, I'm hitting buttons, sorry. Pain-free life with strong, mobile bodies. I'm so grateful to have stumbled upon Core Therapy and Pilates and highly recommend them to anyone who has suffered soft tissue and joint injuries, and who experiences muscle pain. Fantastic review. All right, Dr. Andy's killing it. The next one says, love these guys. Many times they got me out of pain through sessions with Steven and then a private PT session, only for me to stubbornly go back to not seeing them and get back into chronic back pain, both upper spine and lower spine. They are consistently great, and personally, I find a long-term solution that medical drugs and injections will not fix. I love that. They get to the core of the problem. I have been enjoying the new edition of Dr. Andy, straight out of New York City, and since I'm a New York City hairdresser, I embraced that fact. That if you could be the best in New York City, you have to really know what you are doing. I have had an amazing session for pain relief with Steven and then follow up with Dr. Andy. I love the classes too. Right now, especially, they are small and feel safer than a large class. Steven and Cheryl have a great business and one of the few in town that does gyrotonic, Pilates, and physical therapy. You will not go anywhere else. you need not go anywhere else. There we go. All right, this one's a little shorter. I like this one because this is a point that kind of shocked me that when someone said this. It says, if you have pain or want to build strength, Core Therapy and Pilates will get you on the track to wellness. The team is solid and the owners really know their stuff with years of experience. The vibe is always good too. It is the only place I've been publicly during COVID where my temperature is taken. Highly recommend. And we're going to do one more. After struggling with nerve pain for nearly 5 years, I have found the right people. I was diagnosed with complex regional pain syndrome, CRPS, which for me causes severe nerve pain in my hand. I've been to dozens of doctors, PTs, and OTs. I have been told by many doctors that they don't know how to help me, and have been to many PTs who made my condition worse. Andy and Steven have been so helpful with all my crazy nerve issues. Andy explains why my body hurts and corrects all my pain in each session. The best part is that he is knowledgeable. My previous course of treatment, where the it gets worse before it gets better type, it never got better. Andy has explained I was being treated incorrectly for what I was diagnosed with, and it was obvious because once he treats my hand correctly, my pain goes away. So, in a nutshell, after years and years of going to the wrong people, I found help at CORE Therapy. I kept telling Andy, "Where were you 5 years ago?" I can't stress enough how helpful everyone has been. Anywhere from cranial work with Stephen to gyrotonics. I have received so much help. CRPS is a complex syndrome, so I highly recommend if you have unexplainable nerve pain to take a visit to CORE Therapy and Pilates. That's one of my favorites because that is a very challenging thing. And I did help her, but I didn't help her like Andy's helped her. And that's why when Andy came on, I reached out to her as an old patient who I did help, but not the way I wanted to. And I said, "Hey, I'd like you to see this new guy, Dr. Andy, because he's very knowledgeable about things in a different capacity than I am. He's working on his hand therapy training, and he's an occupational therapist as well as a physical therapist. And I'm not. I'm a physical therapist. And so he's had some fantastic results with her and another complex regional pain dysfunction as well. But with that said, I'm going to wrap this up because I've been rambling for a little bit now. But again, I've just been reading actually, and I love seeing these reviews because it's a very powerful testament of what we're doing to change lives and transform people's lives. And with that said, I want to make an offer to anyone who's watching, anyone who gets to this part of the video. If you're interested in having one of our ergonomic assessments, we're doing a new deal called a virtual ergonomic assessment. So Andy's been having such success with the telehealth visits where he teaches people so much about their ergonomic setup that we're going to offer a ergonomic setup. So hit comment below if you'd like more information. Put posture put posture below, and we'll get in touch with you with some information about this offer. But we're offering it at a discount, and it's a way for us to virtually assess how your new home office is, as a lot of us have been working from home. So that's what I got for you guys today. It is a beautiful day in Austin, Texas. I am actually sitting outside in my backyard for the first time in many months. And y'all have a fantastic day again, and we'll see y'all soon, studio. Peace.